Los Angeles
I don't know why am I thinking this up, but we're gonna get this dub, you know.
Super Bowl 53,
So it's Patriots again.
Let's go to
I think I'm
Atlanta.
Patriots.
As it is my pleasure to hand it over to Brandon Gunn.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy.
I'm kind of scared, though.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Right, let's go. Ooh. No! He gave up so weak.
To the 23-yard line.
Man, look at this. Alright.
They'll run for the first time with
what the freak my person do?
To the 26.
I could have went straight through the middle.
It
was a hole. I don't know what's going on.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Michelle.
And
he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Aqib Talib there to stop him. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to get the drive going. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
Ooh, all right, do that.
Brady to Gronk, their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a lot of fun, but he's deadly.
He was hot, 7.
As is Tom Brady. Two great competitors, two fantastic players.
The tackle there by Mark Barron. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well. But that starts with the organization
they just go straight
all the way through.
I
guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them. And we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. Introduced himself with authority on that play.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Brady gonna go on fourth down. That's to his right.
Come on now, what the freak?
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well.
That makes
he decided to really establish something there.
No sense at all, bro.
Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Okay.
Now a first down throw. Gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards. The
they were so close to the dang on thing.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
Bro, I don't know what happened just there. I lost you when he was getting to.
Dante Hightower on the stop.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll be brought down. It looks like right at the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for. Let's go and use a cliche. Stay into the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting the tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out. They'll try the air now with Goff. Got a man over the middle. It's Rams. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Why didn't I get
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one
this the Super Bowl.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot.
I didn't even know that, bro.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. First and 10 right at the 20. From the red zone now, Goff. Nowhere to go. He lost the football.
Turnover.
Patriots have it.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get
and
absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Okay.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
And
now running right through it. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Third? It ain't no 3rd down.
But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
Not only was the call spot on,
and they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And this doesn't end well at all.
I got
they stop it far behind the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. Charles, help me break down the Rams here as we get to the home stretch of the season, because they still have one of the best records in the NFL. But after that wild Monday night win over KC on November 19th, haven't looked as sharp.
And sometimes when you have a streak that they carry around and they're playing at such a high level offensively, any dip looks like the worst dip in the world. But they have had their struggles. Quarterback Jared Goff, his quarterback rating at Chicago, and then again against Philadelphia in Week 15, definitely took a hit. They have not been the team we have seen before, and teams have figured out a little bit of a formula to make it harder on them offensively.
That was real life, boy. He would have
Sean McVay to get it figured out and get that team back on track. Because once they hit the playoffs, I still think they'll be a team that no one really wants to play. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is stopping your linebackers set the edge.
Boom! Just over there.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position.
Okay, y'all want to record something. Record
this. This is 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd. Gone. This is caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Rams are in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, That man fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Runs through the contact. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Bruh, see, I need though. Dang.
Charles, for the New England Patriots, one stat that you and I were looking at before the game is kind of interesting. When they lost in weeks 14 and 15, it's the first time they suffered back-to-back defeats in December since 2002. So I don't know that they're in trouble as they go toward the playoffs, but
did I just see that?
I think that's a great
Did I literally just see that?
2002 for that to happen.
Did they keep playing
consistency off the charts? But you're exactly right. They are not playing their best football. And what they're always competing for is one of those opening week buys where they have to play that extra game in the playoffs. It looks like this year they may very well have to play that extra game.
Oh, bro.
The recipe for getting to the Super Bowl for the New England Patriots.
The second down attempt
knocked
down as it leaves the quarterback's hand and it's incomplete.
Cause this don't make no
sense. They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, the old school defense right now, the new school defense is what you say, taking the ball away. The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
Whoa!
Incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
Mr. John Johnson.
Time to mention that the next few months, very big in the competitive Madden Championship Series. A few weeks ago, we saw Skimbo go back-to-back.
That's right, back-to-back, second straight year.
You're fired up. And then next up, the Madden Challenge, and it's a $190,000 prize pool, and the ladders to qualify for that tournament now available in MUT draft mode. Exciting things. By the way, do you have a gamer tag, Charlie?
No, I do not have a gamer tag. You must be a good player in order to earn a moniker.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
What just happened now? They better tell me something. I ain't even pressed A.
Yeah, they're spotted right at midfield at the 50.
Pretty heavy traffic over the middle on that one, and somehow he emerged with the football.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And a gamble pays off.
Ooh, boy.
The first.
But almost so happy I got that first. If I wouldn't got that first down, I would have been fooled.
Now this worked, so I guess I shouldn't be nitpicking too much, but they only had a couple of inches to go. I think punt.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. If you're going to go ahead and try and pick it up in that short of a distance, I wouldn't even gone to fake punt formation. This is like using up a big play for no reason at all. Leave your offense on the field and pick it up. But again,
I don't care. If I wouldn't have did that fake punt, if I would just try to
finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. And a dump off to White. And it fights through one man. And he's going to get it down to the 33.
Big Jerry come over there just busting everybody down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he works
Tom Brady.
30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Do that slow boy.
Do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
What was that now?
The wideout Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The ball was just...
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Throwing now is Brady. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though he threw it incomplete downfield, If you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So now on 4th down, on comes Stephen Gott. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it.
Tom, who is that? That's slow.
Surprise, but it's a turnover on downs.
I can't do
It would
that.
have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. 14 seconds all that's left to this first half as they come up on 1st down. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. So we've come upon halftime. So the halftime show in the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the 2nd half. The halftime show, quite a spectacle, but it's back to football for the 2nd half. The Super Bowl 53.
I hate when you do that.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't
Bro,
feel right,
I can't
Plus,
lose
you're
to
giving up
this
yardage.
trash team. Because I don't got a trash team.
Goff on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Woods. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Tough first half.
Because they don't,
unable
they
to put
don't
up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Shrugs him off.
No!
But the catch is still made.
His foot didn't get over it. Man.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Buddy,
It's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah.
They struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep beating the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Why can't
He
do
takes it
that?
across midfield to the 45. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reynolds. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's going to be
Flag
taken
on.
down here
Watch
with a
his flag.
penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So a decent gain, but all
Still
for
second
naught
down.
on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett.
Who y'all
Down
back?
inside the 15, shy of the 10. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move
they
the
score
football.
again.
Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
On first down, it's gone.
No, not.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
They won.
As his guys are in for 6, and the Rams add on to
They
their
only won.
lead.
Because
A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown.
yeah, they only won because
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On first down, Brady. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
okay,
Back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet.
alright, I can't do this. I cannot do this. I ain't finna lose just because I ain't got the right team. I should have been just left the game.
Thicker the pie, thicker the bag. Meet them a buy it, now listen no beamer. I'm Brian O'Connor, I'm driving it fast. They were just hating cause they in the way, and I'm way up and made it. The is mad. Man in them baggins, I'm all in my bag. Well, I ain't holding around. Just a little Merlin, out the cutie. Now I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim, she was trying to for it out. She don't give a. She was in her bag, Fendi and some lane. Asked for a burger, watch in the front seat of the fouled out J. We living so wild like Nas. When she was on vacation, we was on roll like tires. What we gon' that? I'm in my bag like I'm in my bag like I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing a check. I'm really gon' run up the money. Carl Lewis really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing a check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis really running the best. Car moving through these
We ain't gonna play in my stadium.
bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Bigger the bag, bigger the beef, bigger the problem, bigger the be one of the all in the same. Broke at the end of the month, flow Joe kill mo.
Yeah, bro.
Never let them touch fits like temper tantrums. Girl come back.
That's gonna be a good match right now.
All in the club.
See, this 2017 Super Bowl right here. That's what we gonna play.
She was getting paid. She ain't think a thing, but she was thinking slay. We blade thicker than a snigger bait. Talking about
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. As we get a peek at Matt Ryan, a man who's been in the league since back in 2008.
And you know how they say it's not about the money? Sometimes it is about the money. Matt Ryan is going to average $30 million in salary per year now as one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL, and he more than deserves it. The NFL's MVP in 2016.
High throw, but he makes the catch.
And he caught that.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
That should be an interception. I ain't gonna do that anymore. That would be.
From the 34 now, here's first
Look
and
at our
10.
coach. I'm used to seeing him.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Over the middle, complete. It's Ortiz.
They all
bring
be
him to the ground just shy of midfield. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
Oh, no. They all.
The play back at the 45-yard line.
I lost one.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. But the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down.
Oh, a battle for here, and this will be caught. A good pickup there at 22. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Let's go.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd.
False start, offense.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
They go play action here on first down.
Brady got laid on his back.
Down. Jack Crawford busting, throwing again for a loss of 6.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. They'll run it now out of the gun.
They just laid him
down. Maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught.
Why would they let Brady run?
At the 16-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that.
Oh, they got it done quick.
Want to let him be close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
Well, the Atlanta Falcons, their offense takes the field again, and the story for them this year, if you had to sum it up in one word, I think you would agree, it's been injuries in 2018. This is not the year they expected to have.
and it really happened on both sides of the ball.
See, my quarterback
on the defensive side of the ball.
The Patriots quarterback.
Keanu Neal, their free safety.
Brady.
Allen, their strong safety. Deion Jones missed 10 games at middle linebacker. Flip it over to the offense. Devontae Freeman missed much of the season at running back. Both starting guards, Brandon Fusco and Andy Levitre, were both out. You're exactly right. Injuries were the name of the game for the Falcons in 2018. Hopefully they can get everyone back and move forward because that's a dynamite team when they're all together. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Patriots take over. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 21. Sony Michel, his first carry. And an alley to run. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 79 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Well called, well blocked, and he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too?
Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
After these guys,
first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, some news that gave us a chuckle, and we can all use that around the holiday season. Josh Johnson, a great story. He was back home in Oakland when the Redskins called to see if he'd like to join him for the remainder of the season. So how did he get to know his new teammates? Well, what did he do? He turned to the Madden game, Charles.
Yeah, and that's how you learn who they are, right? Learn what they do, have some tendencies, get some ideas about their speed and what they do well, and maybe what they don't do so well. And it really helped him acclimate and got himself a big victory in Week 15 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. How about the bloodline of Josh Johnson?
They comment my foot going out of bounds. No, they just
Peters of the Los Angeles.
Pretty good company.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they
I'm
were ready
going
to go in the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
The scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like
you ain't gonna run straight through the middle and get a touchdown like you did the first
time. New England first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game.
What's up, Pokemon phone?
Look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, we can't get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle.
You're not going to book
only a
either.
couple there, down to the 29.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now they'll throw with Brady. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that's 3rd down.
It's funny because
Sometimes
he
the coverage
just
is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try
They're
their
gonna
best to
pass.
find someone open,
They're
but
not gonna win.
they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
what?
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And a penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20.
Following the penalty, Michelle
Yes!
is going to take this back to 23 yards.
But
Just a 1-yard pickup
because
there.
if they
It'll
would
be
have
4th
caught that
down.
as a first down, a bit.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And Gostkowski's
Now tell me how you make
kick
up.
is
How you make
good. And
that?
the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play
Now, just
drive
the
that
big
ultimately
return,
stalls
yeah.
out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As
Big
they got
return.
closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment.
Why don't I
Some
be
of
doing
these
straight
teams,
to the
special
middle?
teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. He's at the 40. Touchdown, Falcons.
Let's go. Let's go.
Devontae Freeman
Told y'all, bro.
taking it in.
Bro, I jumped through that middle like they did.
Ability.
That's what I did. I had to bust through that. We're gonna win.
Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2. They'll try and run with Freeman.
No, now,
And he'll
no,
get blown up
no.
behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Oh, the Falcons got it. Yep, Atlanta football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in
I
that
got
position,
that.
but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. So he got free on one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Oh no, I gotta get this
Brandon, all
first
things
down.
considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Escapes the sack. On the move to his left. And still fighting. And he's got Sanu. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Patriots have it.
What the freak? What the freak?
And great
What the
effort.
freak?
Film, he fought through some tackles. tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled
I'm
at
done with this, bro.
But at the same
I'm
time,
done
get a
with
check
them.
mark for the
I
extra
am
effort.
done with them,
And so
bro.
it's one
I'm
of those
done, bro.
tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out
This
of them so
bull
much. You
crap.
just take
I'm
away
done
some
with
of it.
them.
You just want-
Oh. Thought they had the ball.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And
Who
if you're
won?
the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. A solid
I'm
pickup
getting
of
hot,
13
bro.
sets them up first and goal. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
A good run of 6 yards there, gets them closer to the goal line.
I'm
With
happy
second
now.
down coming up.
And there we saw
I'm
one of the
finna die this
downsides
quick,
of
bro.
blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the
No, I'm not.
turn.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
On third and goal, Ryan. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll get you down the coast.
Hold on, his
for
helmet
Jonathan
went
Coachman
in.
And REA Sports halftime report. Coach. We now proceed to the start of the second
His
half.
head went in, bro.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
Free kick out of bounds.
Oh,
Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Pokemon, are you still there, bro?
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 40.
220.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And Philip Dorsett hauls it in. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
He's going to air one out. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown.
Is they really doing
Rob Gronkowski,
That is
50 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
The athleticism of Rob Gronkowski sometimes mesmerizes me to where I forget he is like 265 pounds, all right?
And 6'6".
That's a monster of a man running downfield. In days gone by, he would have been playing offensive tackle in this league. Now, he plays tight end like he's a wide receiver. And when you see a pass coming to him, and you know that ball's just turning, it just stops. Even when one paw snatches it, as we just saw there.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I got a point.
So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones.
What am I about to
no! Catches. That's their
I got
fuel,
done.
and that's also their affirmation. And he hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection, Ryan to Jones there. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
I think this thing's a tip.
Ryan going up.
Period.
That's caught inside the 20. They give him a gain of 38.
Hey.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Go curl.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now it's Ryan. Flushed out right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up first and goal inside the 10.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he is in
Hey!
for a Falcons.
Gang. Pick over that tank. And you know it's tank.
Second touchdown of the afternoon.
Look at that tank. Man, with the stank. Oh, yeah.
Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the second time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game.
All right.
I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
Let's go.
Dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful.
Let's
I
go.
guess the coach looked
We
at the
coming
two-point
back.
cheat sheet, said
We
go
coming
for it,
back
get to a three-point
easy on
game,
you.
and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And this is secured by the Patriots. I
Oh,
know they're
y'all.
down, but starting the
y'all
third
just
quarter
randomly
there with the
checking my
onside
baby?
kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he gets it inside
But I
the
was gonna
35,
sack him.
just shy of the 30. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Brady now on first down. Allen's got it over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Here's Brady to throw. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Bro, that's
The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And
he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those two teams.
What do we mean by go there and press
about
that?
winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Jerry. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
Oh.
A big-time play there for the Falcons. 61 yards.
Tell the truth, partner.
I might not
you didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team. And I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to... Back now here on EA Sports.
Oh, we're just going to do this shotgun.
It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. Wide open receiver complete.
But they all just be
tagged down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Ryan. This is caught. So he fakes the spike, and they get the touchdown. Austin Hooper from 3 yards out, and the Falcons have cut it to within a score. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions.
Why Willie way back there like, ooh, bro, they make me bad, bro. They on some big stuff, bro. I ain't even playing with that, bro. I'm trying to catch you on the scoreboard, bro. They over here playing with me, bro. I ain't playing with it. On that.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And I'm over here trailing by 4. If I get one to
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 37 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Oh my God, bro.
You're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point good by Gronkowski. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
How do I got
2 yards on the
third
pickup there,
down?
and now they're looking at a long third
I
down.
did 2 plays.
Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So now with a little over 2 minutes to play, the road back gets very difficult.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense has to come up big. They've got to go for a strip of the football on each.
Bro, I'm through, bro. I'm sorry. I'll have to get a go later, but y'all. This is gonna make me mad. I'll see y'all got on this one. Next round, the next one, I'll get a dub. I'm sorry. But they just, I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. Okay? I don't know what's going on.